this guy go?
Ow.
I said I was gonna let you go.
A few years ago, when I was actually into doing racing in GTA Online, I was taking part in a few different playlists. Now, one of the guys who I met through this playlist was called Alex Ghost Hunter. Since I quit GTA, we didn't really meet much. He actually quit GTA as well. Like he played it here and there, but he actually moved on to Elder Scrolls Online. But a few days ago, I guess when this video comes out, it was a few days ago, we actually ended up doing the same thing, but on a whole different level as we did it a few years ago. And this is how it went. Both of us using the same wheel in the same game, racing against each other in a friendly competition. Here are two races from F1 2019. For those who don't know, here's a little extra info about Alex. He's pretty much the opposite of me. So it was, again, amazing to to race against him. And all of the info about him will be in the description as well. And like I said, we did two races. The first was in Australia, and the second one was in the Red Bull Ring. Occasionally I will add some context to what's going on the screen, but at the start, like you saw it at the start of the video, I had a 5th place grid penalty, so I'm actually starting from P8. We had a few AIs in these races just to not have an empty grid with the two cars of us. Alex started from pole position, but I started in P8. In this first race, I had the anti-lock brakes assist turned on, and again, I don't play this game often, and I play it even less online. So here in the first race, you will see me flipping the ERS deployment and the fuel mix a lot, and I was aiming for consistency over actual overtaking and stuff like that. So my main objective was to not spin out and stuff like that.
Please let me go. Thank you. Please let me go. Thank you.
Oh, it was you. Wait, what? How did you get back there? There's another car, Alex, that looks identical to our car with the same color. So I thought that you spin out or something like that and ended up behind me.
Nope.
When you said, "Oh, let me pass," I thought that you were the AI behind me who tried to overtake me, so I let him pass. But from that point on, the conversation didn't sync up with the action. Did you leave the weather on dynamic?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. Currently I'm increasing the gap by a second a lot. No! Not anymore because I've just spun it. Yeah, someone's gonna hit me. No, it's ghosting. Right.
Thank God for ghosting.
I messed this up.
No pun intended.
I messed it up, people.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Yes, I've been in the top 10 since the start of the race. What are you talking about?
I don't think I'm even going to get back up to the pack at this rate.
You know what you could do now is pit for the other tire compound. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I kinda get it what people are talking about it when they say that the race engine in this game is a bit funky. I literally just told the game that I'm gonna box in this lap. They were like, okay, confirm. Then like 5 seconds later, don't forget to box in this lap.
Yep. Just reminding you of the obvious.
Exit now.
That's alarming.
What?
That is alarming, considering that
What-
you're
what?
behind me.
Car behind us. 0.9 seconds.
Oh, one of the AI is out of the race.
The car
Well, I'm
behind
no
us.
intent,
The mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
so I'm not lost.
Caution. Caution.
That was a bit of an aggressive overtake what I just did, but it worked.
Okay, clear.
Nice guys don't make it far enough one. Driver in front.
They're on old softs.
Mirror.
Their tyres are 8 laps old. Their time last lap was a 1 minute 34.3.
The guy ahead of me
3 seconds a lap.
is still on the softs. So they have to pit yet. Still on this race. Yep, and they are in the pits. Alright, next we are golden here.
You are? I'm not.
2 of them are in the pits.
I threw it all away.
And you can grab it back.
Apparently I only have 5 laps of fuel remaining, so it's a good job we've only got 3 laps left.
Let's do more than what I have. Jeff, driver behind.
Okay, the gap behind is 10.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.3.
You're 11 seconds behind me.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch that before the end. Nice LBF.
Now the first race might ended up on strategy, but everything got leveled out when we headed into the qualifying session of the second race, which was completely wet, and this was the first time I tried to drive without the anti-lock brakes, and it didn't work out at all for me. I locked the brakes so often that it was just kind of a miracle that I was able to go around the track and do a lap, which is, yeah, I know this is what you should expect from a Formula car and stuff like that, but the amount of the amount that I pressed down the pedal, I always felt like that it should not cause that kind of lockup at that percentage. It always felt like that whenever I would press it down just a little, it would be okay, but that would not be enough to slow me down, and if I would just press it to like more than 25% of the pedal, that would immediately lock up the wheels, and I would not be able to do anything about it. Alex had no trouble whatsoever with the qualifying session outside of a few spins, and one thing that I have to mention, that I did not really mention, is that Alex had a really big break from sim racing. Meanwhile, I'm doing sim racing since a few months now, since everything is all packed together now in my room, and the setup that I'm using is is solid now. Like I use an actual car seat, my pedals are inverted. The desk that I once used as an office desk is now keeps everything all together and stuff like that. So this isn't really a fair comparison, but then again, don't let this destroy anything about the race that we are about to have, which is the second race, because it was a good example of how
right behind
competitive
you.
two guys can be behind the wheels. No heroics into turn 1, please.
Ha ha ha.
Well, one of the AI went heroic in the turn 1. Actually, he got ghosted.
Yo! Nearly outbraked myself then. No! Definitely outbraked myself.
Do you have the anti-lock brakes turned off?
No. I just left it a bit too late. You got round as well.
Yeah. Ah, lock up. And I'm off.
If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Yeah, I lost it. I've got an LPF crawling all over me. No! You broke a lot quicker than what I thought then.
Yeah, because I have to watch out for the braking zone. Ah! That was almost a disaster.
Saved it?
Yeah, but I logged up. It wasn't me who saved it, it was you. Do you have the corner cutting penalty stand up or something?
No, you can do it to a degree, but not much.
Did you get a warning yet?
Nope. You can basically cut like nearly half a car off most corners. Some more than others though. The wider corners, the wider exits you can usually get away with majority of the time.
Exit now.
Trying to get the cut back at it.
Why not?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
This is going to be close. Ah! Oh.
I've heard that.
Bit late on my brakes there. Thank you.
That was more than a half car.
Yeah. But he's not warned me yet. I'll let you keep that one, team. That's kind of my fault.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Mess that corner up.
So you?
Yep.
Pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Oops. Whoops.
Alright, I'll go a little wide. Don't you worry about it.
We got a few more laps. but not
Nope.
tire.
No!
What happened there, Alex?
No!
What happened there, Alex?
Overcorrected and just carried on spinning. Loss of traction.
Whew. That was great.
Yeah, I threw it away again.
Like 2 laps before in the end, I was like, yeah, sure, he has it.
And then I do a stupid mistake.